Alright guys, so I think I have a solution to the shifter mounting issue I've been facing. So I don't think I can get that one to work. So I'm going to try and use this one. And what I think I can do is shove the front of this, or tuck the front of this underneath the lip right here and have it sit kind of like that. I'm going to have to make some sort of a bracket or spacer to put between the trans tunnel and then the mounting point of it right here. But it'll be somewhere around here. And now the only issue with that is with the way that the cable is routed for the 10 or 80, because it comes out like this way, but it needs to loop around so it mounts to the side of the transmission over here, so it'll face this way. Now in order for me to get that to work with this back there, I need to, I don't know if you can see it, but I need to almost get like a hole saw or something like that and drill here and have the whole cable assembly routed through here, through this little notch right there, and then connecting to here. So it'll be like that. And shove that right there. So I took the factory shifter off because we got it like a pallet, like a takeout thing, and then it had the button right here that was missing. So the guy who I'm doing the swap for, he had somebody custom make him a pistol grip shifter for this, which is this right here. It's kind of cool piece. It's got a button on the top and a button on the front. So this is going to be our upshift and downshift buttons. And this will be just the release on it. So the only thing that's weird about this is the fact that this one has 2 mounting holes in it, right? There's no mounting holes in this one. So in order to get this one to work, oops, I wasn't filming any of that. So it essentially has to go all the way down in order for this button to be functional. Now the thing with that is, with this all the way down, I'm only going to be able to get to that bottom mounting screw, which is not too big a deal. It should be fine with one screw holding it on. I just got to measure out, drill it, countersink it, and then wire in these to the control pack so I can tell it when to upshift and downshift, which will go to this wire loom I have tied off over here. I kind of want to drive this thing, so I may just hook this up and just have the shifter just chilling back here or something, just to make sure it's out of the way of the drive shaft. And then I'll do that for right now, just so I can drive the car. Okay, got it centered. Okay. Don't need to make it gorilla tight, but that works. And that's our shifter. All right. First drive. I still haven't hooked this up yet. And the exhaust is pretty low, so there's a chance that it might bottom out. Let's take it easy for right now. exhaust is dragging. Fuck. Sheesh. All right, not gonna lie, it's too hot. It's 4th of July. I got somewhere to be. I'll fix the exhaust later. At least now I know the car goes into reverse, goes into drive, it stops, and the parking brake works. All right, I'm done. So just a little update on the shifter situation. So like I said before, this shifter is just freaking huge. It's so hard to fit this thing in the factory hole. Before I had the shifter mounted to where it's pretty much like level, to where this edge of it was about like a ½ inch above the lip of this, and I was gonna find some way to make it work. But when I would throw it in park with a shifter handle on it, it would be like maybe a ¼ inch away from the touchscreen. So I had the idea of removing the bracket that I mounted towards the back, and then angling it to where the back end of it goes down a little bit, which makes it a little bit easier to reach the shifter from the driver's seat, so you don't have to lunge forward or lean forward so much to get to it. And I think this is actually going to work, because this is able to fit flush up against that. I had to notch the inside of it right here also. I just got to find a better way to mount this straight, because I got basically one bolt hole, the factory hole right here. I got that holding that just to kind of hold it in place so I can see, get a good idea of if this is going to work or not. So I kind of have to just straighten this out, get another mounting hole right there, and figure out what I'm going to do to mount up here. Probably use some sort of a spacer and a super duper long bolt at that point, because it's just really far away. But with it mounted like this, I should be able to get the factory shifter covering over it, and then I can find some way to get this to sit in the center of it, so you can still get like the S550 style shifter indicator, just to try and make it look a little bit better. Either way, I'm just hacking up a lot of stuff to make this work.